My name is Lily. Did I say my last name?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
McNulty, and I'm a junior. Okay, so I play the euphonium, but there I play the marching baritone, and I'm technically part of the trombone section, but I want to become section leader next year, and when I do that, I want to break off because we are different instruments and we play different music, but basically, should I explain like all?
Yeah, what's that mean?
Okay, so in order to prepare for our competitions and for our when we play at the games, we go do band camp for 3 full days, and then 2 days back at the high school during the summer, and we all meet, and then we have to memorize the music, and then we learn all our movements, and yeah, we practice like how to walk without bouncing so we can actually like play well, and that's about it. I like to listen, well, when I, like, for pleasure music, I listen to alternative mostly. I don't know how to describe it, I just listen to whatever.
Artist.
Like, oh, artist? Okay, so I don't know how to say her name right. It's Kalani. She's not alternative, but I like her. Also, I started listening to like 21 Pilots like last year, but I'm starting to get away from that a little bit. But when I study, I like listening to classical music. Okay, so I do marching band, which is a club, but we get a study hall, so during gym, because I guess it counts as a sport. And then after that ends, I go to Coco and Conversation Thursdays after school, and because
shameless plug.
my friends run it, and we discuss different topics that we choose every week, and we eat snacks, and it's fun. And then my friend and I were thinking about joining APA, but we haven't gotten around to doing that yet, and yeah, I do other things outside of like school too. So I take piano lessons with my sister, not at the same time, but like, so we've been doing that for a while now. And sometimes I take euphonium lessons, and I help with Vex Robotics at Brooks Middle School. And then on the weekends,
Did you get one?
on the weekends I help out at my church, and I altar serve, and I help I help out with the second grade for religious education. Okay, it's not an obsession, first of all. It's just that, okay, I liked Vans because I didn't especially like Nikes, and everyone had Nikes. And so in 6th grade, I got my first pair of Vans. And then from that on, I basically wore those, and then my feet did not grow at all. So I just kind of started collecting them, as in my mom got them for my birthday for like a few years, and then my aunt got me a pair, and they've just, my collection has grown. Oh man, what free time. But I like, well, okay, so I like spending time with my friends, obviously. My brother moved here about a few years ago. He is my half brother, so he wasn't around a lot. And so I like seeing movies with him and like, I don't know, discussing that afterwards, and I like to watch TV. Especially, okay, I like crime shows not because they're good. I just like to pretend like I like to solve it with them, you know? It just makes me feel like a detective. And then I also watch so I watch cooking shows with my sister, especially Top Chef, which we love. And then we also kind of watch trash shows, like America's Next Top Model. It's fine. It's great. And I also like to read. Haven't had as much time lately, but I like all types of books.
Disgusting.
Yes. Oh man, I love my dogs. They are great. I've had 5 dogs in my life. Okay, my first 2 were a lab and a golden retriever, and they're beautiful dogs. Oh my god, I love them. And then I had 2 Shih Tzus, which one is still here with us, and then a Mastiff, who's huge and smells, and he is just a slobbery mess, but he's lovely most of the time.
Names.
The ones alive right now are Winnie and Smokey. Winnie is the small Shih Tzu, and Smokey is the huge Mastiff, and they are really, really weird. I don't know, Winnie, she just loves playing and running around and like cuddling and watching TV with us, and Smokey is just the neediest thing I've ever met in my entire life, and like has to follow you around the entire day, mostly my mom, and then like is fed like his body weight in food every day, and it's just a mess. I'm pretty decent at shooting. My uncle, he works, he trains police officers, so he brought me and 3 of my cousins to where he works, and 2 of them were from New Zealand, so they shot guns for like the first time, because New Zealand, just like guns, it's just not a popular thing there, like real guns, and so I did that, and I was better than them. Colleges, man, there's so many. I'm thinking maybe Georgetown because, okay, so my uncle and my grandfather went there and then my dad went there for medical school, but like, who knows if I'm smart enough for that? I don't know. So if not, I have no idea. I'm going on a college tour this spring break, and I'm going to 4 colleges, and my mom's probably make me look at like 20 more. And there I'd like to, I don't know, major in something like maybe psychology, I don't know, maybe I want to like major in English but then go to law school, or major in history and then go to law school, but honestly I have no idea, just nothing with science.
I already won. I got the keys to my hood. Mama said she could do